Namaste, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful queens. You know, I wanted to make this video for quite a bit of time because lots of you asking me how do I do the spread? Because when I do pick up the card, you just choose one, two, three cards. Sometimes I use, and then you see the answer. But I actually want to show you an example how I look into the situation between you and your man. Even if you don't write me the list of questions, you just tell me, okay, you tell me the brief story. For example, I met him there and there, what happened, what happened next. And even if you don't ask me questions, I already know what questions I want to look into to see fully what is there. So it's not gonna be set of cards. I am going to right now try to connect to as many of you as I can. I want to show you how I do most of the spreads. If for example you are dealing with two men, sometimes you've been married for 20 years and there is no more connection between you and that man, you don't know what to do, and there you meet somebody else, and so on and so on. If I look at two men, then I'm gonna use two decks. In one reading I can use more than one deck, sometimes two, three different oracle decks, but this is an example of what I do, how I do approximately, so you would know. So what I want to tell you right now, concentrate on your men. If it's gonna resonate, because the first card I'm gonna pull out of this deck will be a personality of that man. If I'm gonna describe exactly your man, then you know there is something here for you. Or not exactly, but let's say 80% of it. So this is like general reading. I wanted to probably do one specific reading for a specific client, but I decided I'm gonna do it general. Just watch and listen. Maybe there is something here for you. At the same time, you will see how I do it. And if you want me to do the reading for you, you will see as well how I will do it, not exactly like this, but approximately like this. So first of all, I'm holding them. Of course, it takes me much longer to pull each card on each one question. I'm going to do it faster. First of all, who is this man exactly? His personality, even if he does not show it, it's his quintessence, it's his core, whether it shows it or he shows it or not. Who is this man? So first question I am asking, who you are dealing with. Who is this man? And the first card is gonna show me the strength card. So this is his personality. Again, it can be any card of the deck. So this is who you are dealing with. Then I'm going to explain each one of them. Second question I want to ask in any given love relationship situation: how does this man see the relationship with you? How he sees it? What is there? Give me general vibe. And I'm going to pull it like this, moon reversed. Not very good. We're going to put it in upright position. Now, how you see. So according to this card and the next card, you will know if there is a message for you. How you see what's going on between you two. And we are having the Seven of Pentacles. We're gonna put it in upright position here so it would be easier for you. Now, what are his feelings? What are in his cards? Feelings to you, his feelings and emotions. We're gonna do two cards. We're gonna be giving two cards here. His feelings. Now we will see what he thinks, because we know the man has two parts of him. There is logic and there is his feelings and emotions. We're gonna do his thoughts about you, and that is going to give us a lot of information about your man. I will try to be faster. Next, what I want to see, what he hides, what there he hides, and we will see what there he hides. Then what he wants from you, what exactly he wants from you, what are his intentions to you. Okay, now what he does not want, what he does not want to do about you. So we will see he's not gonna do it. Excuse me. Next, what he will do within next 3 to 6 months, what he will not do within next 3 to 6 months, and we will see the outcome of this situation, how it's all gonna end. It's not gonna end anyhow, and the advice to you, what you need to do. Okay, all of them are falling down. Let me pick it up. Advice to you, we will see what you need to do. Reversed, not 10 of Wands, and the World. So this is an example of how I do it. In a personal reading, I would get more cards here. So let us start. See if there is something here for you or not. First of all, who we are dealing with. We are dealing with a Strength card, the personality of the Strength card. What it is. First of all, of course, you are dealing with a major arcana. So you're dealing with a very strong man. Of course, the Strength card is a typical card of the sign of Leo. Even though there is a tiger here, but astrologically this is Venus in Leo. And also astrologically this is Leo, and sometimes it talks about the influence of Sagittarius and Aries, but this is major arcana. We are talking about fire sign, whether he has it in sun, moon, or a rising. Now what kind of man it is? Very strong man, this magnificent energy, brave, even heroic. It's like you're next to the sun. He's very passionate, has no fears. He's self-assured, like an almighty, very influential man, magnetic. He's charismatic, but he's emotionally very strong. So he can rule himself. He as well can rule the others. So if this is someone you are thinking about, then this is something you need to hear. Also, he can be, as a Leo, he can be generous, he can be soft, he can be patient, he is self-assured. The downside of him, he always thinks he's right. I know what I want, I know how it should be, and how I want, this is how it should be. So his life is full of event and full of all kinds of things. So this is the man you are dealing. He's also very passionate, and whatever he does, he needs to be passionate about it. It's his blood. What can I tell you? I have a Strength card in me. So if it's someone you are thinking, then there is something in this reading you want to know. Excuse me. So what very often also very often it comes like this man is your third party. I am afraid some of you are in third party because these are the cards here. So how he sees what's going on in between you two, how you see what's going on in between you two. When I look at the time frame, I like to look within 1 year because things can change and vibration can change, but usually I'm looking within 1 year. So we're looking at the situation within approximately 6 months to 1 year. Again, this is general. So of course, in order to tell you exactly what is there with you and him, it has to be personal. But again, as a general, takes what resonates. If you feel that vibration in your heart chakra, take it. If you don't, then it's not yours. So how he sees this situation, how you see it. Of course, the moon is not something we would like to see. So of course we can be talking about a third party situation. Can be can be not, but what's going on? This is a karmic connection, lots of major arcanas. What is the karmic connection? You can look in Google it if you're not familiar with it. What is karmic connection? You have already met in the past lives, whether you believe it or not. You can believe in existence of watermelon or believe not in existence of watermelon. Watermelons exist whether you believe it or not. Reincarnation and the fact that we live thousands and hundreds of lives, it's simple basic law of the universe, soul development and life. Whether you believe it, whether your religion tells you watermelons don't exist, they do exist. We live many and many and many lives. So you and this man have already crossed paths in the past. Unfortunately, it's not an easy karmic connection. What it means, either you did something wrong to him, he did something wrong to you, you did something wrong to each other. So we're talking about the debts, the karmic knot which needs to be untangled. So what are we having here? How he sees it, unfortunately, the moon card. So of course there is a karmic connection, and of course there is could be a third party, he could be married, but this the moon is, he is not sure, he's changing constantly. The moon does not give us the full light in a situation in a full light. So there are hidden motives, there are some things he prefers to keep as a secret from you. There are some things he's not sincere about, not because he's a pathological liar, I don't see it here, but simply because he doesn't want to tell you this, or he considers that this needs to be kept as a secret. Also, there are lame excuses here why you didn't call me when you said I was busy, my phone was kidnapped, I was kidnapped by aliens, my phone fell into Niagara waterfall and I couldn't call you. So lame excuses. It's a situation when he cannot tell you as it is, or he doesn't want to tell you as it is. And again, the situation when the man is not fully free, so you don't know what to do about it, he doesn't know what to do about it, so he sees it as enchantment, as he doesn't know exactly what to do. Lots of hidden agenda here, lots of this is unstable connection you have with each other. Probably you're not knowing each other for a long time, probably it's been already lasting for a long time, because the moon talks about a situation which like a moon comes every night, emotional up, emotional down, enchantment when you cannot stay, you cannot go, it's a half truth, half lie, so on and so on. You are hating each other, you loving each other, you argue. Card of silence, card of silence, when you can be in separation and silent, but it's still going on. It's very, very complicated card, but at the same time, this is a card of inner instinct, and you're facing your unconscious enchantment and very complicated. So this is how he sees it, whether I should stay fully submerge myself there or I should not. I am drunk with this whole feelings and emotions. I am so in it. The same time I don't like, because I don't see where it's all going. Should I be there, should I be not, so on and so on. I could be talking about the moon for a long time. But another thing, that he is enchanted by you, he's addicted to you because it's a similar energy to the devil, so on and so on. It's magnetism. You are like a witch. You enchanted him. He doesn't, he wants to go away, he can't. He wants to stay, he can't, so on and so on. This is how he sees it, if it makes any sense. How you see it, you kind of similar. You know that since recently I hate saying the word twin flames, because out of 10,000 twin flames there will be only 2 real ones, and those I don't envy at all. But very mirroring effect right here. We're talking about you as well, sitting next to this tree, not knowing what to do. Should I leave this tree? Is it even worse to stay here? Where it is all going? Was it worse to start it all from the beginning? Because some of you went against your moral principles or your principles or so on. You did something what you usually would not do, but somehow with him you did. Somehow with him you did something you didn't expect from yourself. Those, should I stay, should I go, should I tell him, should I not, should I move on, should I wait, should I believe him, should I not. So pretty much the same. You see this situation the same. Very karmic dynamic. Now his feelings to you, what is in his heart, in his heart to you. Again, I hate saying this words, twin flames, but it's here. This is clear as a day. And again, karmic, soul mates, karma, 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 again, karma. His feelings, look at this, 9 of Cups, a promise of paradise we are having together with reversed Lovers, as if lovers is already complicated card in upright position, and in a reverse position even more complicated. So yes, you meet each other. He sees this chance of a finding of lost paradise he lost a long time ago. You meet him, and yes, this is my home, this is my lost paradise. Mirroring, mirroring, you see, mirroring, mirroring here. But for some of you, my beautiful girls, it could be this complicated love when you love him, and you love him much more than he loves you. But we are looking right now at his feelings and emotions. So for some of you, this is separation. You are in separation with each other. There are worlds apart. There could be social conditions. There could be marriage. There could be you both married, or he's married, or you are married, or he's Muslim, you're Christian, even though it's the same thing. So on and so on and so on. But you are, of course, karmic soulmates. These are not even a question. But obstacles in upright position, it would be tons of obstacles. In reversed position, it would be much more obstacles you can even imagine. So unfortunately, the choice hasn't been made yet, and also that there is a fear to make that choice, because the choice is going to bring too many complications, too many things. So what we having here, a man is in conflict with himself. Just can you imagine a man being in conflict with himself? 1 second, I love you, I want to be with her. A second later, no, I never must be with her. I can live without her. I can just cut it all and forget it. It's conflict with him. So it's such a test for him. He never experienced nothing like this. At the same time, he knows you are a chance for all the dreams come true. You are the home, you are the lost paradise. But this is too complicated. It's similar to 15's arcana, which is devil, which is I'm addicted to you, hooked on your love like a powerful drug, I can get enough of that one. Really, but the same time, strong feeling, insane jealousy. What if she has somebody? What if she stops loving me? What if she loves somebody else? Not possible to achieve the nine of cups, not possible, too many complications, but such strong feelings, such strong emotions, really insanely many things. Girl, twin flame, typical. Now here's amazing, seems like myself, amazing thoughts, logic. Don't lose your head. I already gave you the magician card here, explanation of a magician card. I could not give you. If you want, go into my videos, please, and find the meaning of magician in love spreads, because you won't find there anywhere. For 30 minutes I'm talking about magician cards. So love, don't lose your head. It's the magician never loses his head. Magician is similar to emperor and to hierophant and to devil. Magician has all four elements in him, so he tries to keep his cold mind and tries to keep it on and tries to stay cool. He tries to control all this crazy and insanity in his heart and his emotions with a magician, and again at the same time he thinks to himself, freeze your heart, don't feel nothing. You must freeze your heart, you must cut her out, you must never think about her, because this is not going anywhere. Don't lose your head, must not lose your head. Choice which he needs to make. Again, he must choose whether he stays with you and does any steps towards you, or whether he leaves you, or he does. He can't live like this anymore. He cannot live like this anymore in a reversed position of the lovers. He's going crazy. He's at war with himself. It's the worst thing you can possibly imagine. The war with himself is tearing him to little pieces. He needs to decide something, but he cannot decide something because his soul is screaming, this is mine. And his mind says, listen, you are here, she's there. You are this, she's this. It cannot work out. It cannot be. Soul says, I don't give a damn, she's mine. Or he's mine if you're a man. Now, we are looking at what he's hiding, what he's not showing to you. Sweet dreams of you every night. I go through dreaming of you day and night, thinking about you. Cannot take his out of his head. Okay, all he can think, he can't work, he can't rest, he can't watch TV. He sees you in the clouds, sees you in the trees, sees you in the asphalt and cup of coffee, sees you everywhere. He doesn't tell it to you, doesn't show it to you. And five of, together with the 5 of wands, how much he fights his dreaming of you. He tries to make himself stop. This is the thing, is a typical man. You see, tries to take control over his emotions with every reason he can possibly find, and he fails and he fails and he fails, because this is stronger. This is bigger than our 3D dimension. It's even bigger than 5D dimension. All right. Intentions, what he wants. This is page of wands. Burning, dreaming about you, burning with desires. burning, wants to hold you in his arms and cover you with kisses and make love to you and over and over and over again, and hear you moan and die and resurrect in his arms, dreams about you, hides this from you, doesn't tell you that. Intentions, judgment, and 5 of Wands. He has good intentions. Unfortunately, can he do it? Is he capable of that? Judgment talks about he does not want to play games with you. You see, the thing is that he doesn't, moon doesn't make him happy. He does not want to play games. He doesn't want to have you as a third party, or maybe you are a third party, or there are tons of obstacles in between you. He doesn't want to be in a moon stage with you. He wants to be fair with you. He wants to be just to you. He wants to be 5 of Wands here. He wants to be sincere to you. It's just too many circumstances are talking about that. It's very, very hardly possible. It's insanely complicated, and between you two and intentions, not gonna let her go. This is what he wants. This is his intent. Not gonna let her go. He's not gonna let you go, no matter what it is. It's going to become hotter and more complicated, and it's not going to get any easier. Again, one more card talks about him being married, but how to tell you, it's marriage which gives him a certain status, and marriage which he stays there because there are certain things connected to it. Could be maybe they have business together, maybe they have certain status in society, but he is so jealous. He is going crazy because he's not walking towards you. He's not with you fully, but at the same time, he doesn't want to let you go. He is going insane, thinking that you can be with somebody else. Again, sexual desires. Again, what if someone else is there, and he is driving himself nuts, thinking that someone else is holding you in his arms and kissing your lips, and how you are enjoying it. He's going crazy, drives himself insane of jealousy, but he wants to be sincere. It's his intention, but it's just the circumstances are such that he can't, or he thinks he can't. And his actions towards you, I'm running out of time. His actions towards you in next 3 to 6 months, reversed Fool and reversed 2 of Swords. Okay, reversed Fool. It's not something I am very excited about, but at the same time, Fool is zero arcana. It's impulse. And reversed. Look at this. He's losing his mind, girls. He can't do this anymore. Because if it was an upright position, this would be him telling himself, be logical, be right, be correct, be absolutely, think before you do, don't do anything. But reverse is losing it completely and losing it completely. There's him following impulse and doing towards you something which is not logical. So it's good for you, it's bad for his reputation, whatever his life circumstances. He definitely, you're dealing with a man who possesses a certain position, certain ambition, certain society, certain things, but he's been there for a while, I believe. But impulse, he can't do this anymore. He takes this leap of faith screw up logic and what must be done, sick and tired of do what others expect from him, leap of faith and opening to the new. Still he tries to hold on to some of the old things in his life, because we're dealing with a man who kind of doesn't belong himself, but he's doing something. He, you know, when you live by the schedule for a very long time, you are getting sick and tired of it, and now he meets you who are completely wild and crazy, and bring him tons and tons and tons of emotions and feelings, and he is reborn, because again, the fool, he is reborn, and he wants new and take leaps of faith and does illogical, only following inner self, true soul, and his true essence, which is immortal and eternal, because this is what he has come to this life to do. This, my beautiful girls, everything I can tell you now, because I ran out of time. I hope it was helpful. I don't have time to show you the outcome of this situation, or what you need to do, what you should do or should not do, what your action should be or should not be. I don't have time for that. For those of you who need to contact me, all the information is under the video, and when you contact me, of course, I'm gonna answer all of the questions. I hope it was helpful. Namaste, and all the most beautiful things in the world to you.